Calibier was there, but none of them got to Narvaez yet. 250, 150 metres for Narvaez. They're coming in fast. Milan has left this so late. Here he comes, the Malia Ciccolino. Coy down the middle. Coy down the middle. Milan from Coy. Or is it Coy? Oh, Coy puts his arm in the air.
A race for the climbers the day after the first rest day of the Giro d'Italia. 142 difficult kilometres from Pompeii to an ascent of the Bocca della Selva for the first time in Giro history. Tadej Pogacar in pensive mood in the pink jersey. As the flag dropped then and blown on by a tailwind as they headed north from Pompeii, Simon Clark and Quentin Hermans of Alpecin-de-Koning got away. What followed for the next 40 or 50 kilometres were repeated attempts to try and get across to the front of the race and join Clark and Hermans, who built an advantage of over half a minute. Lilian Calmjan tried, he wasn't alone in that. Simone Velasco was intent on trying to get in the move for Astana, repeatedly attacking with Kevin Vermaak of DSM and Gijs Leemreize. But still no one could get across. Filippo Ganna joined in with Eduardo Affini of Visma Leasebike. The groups formed, reformed, and as Alessandro De Marchi managed to get across, he took the first sprint of the day at Arpaia. But behind him, Caden Groves picked up points in the Maglia Ciclamino competition. Eventually, another group did get across, and when they hit the first categorised climb of the day to Camposauro, Luke Platt, the Australian national champion, was in trouble. 27 riders then off the front, being driven on by Julien Alaphilippe, his presence in the breakaway once more. Tobias Foss was also at the front of the race, and so too was Romain Bardet and Filippo Zana. DSM with two riders supporting Romain Bardet. Over the top of the Cat 2 climb then, Simon Geschke of Cofidis picked up King of the Mountains points, present in the breakaway once more, and they hit the descent, holding on to a lead of 4 minutes or thereabouts. Meanwhile, UAE Team Emirates were in control of the peloton, with Tadej Pogacar being looked after by his entire team inside 40 kilometres to go. The Intergiro then, on the top of an uncategorised climb, was when Filippo Fiorelli decided to attack. Jan Tratnik, live to the possibility that this could turn into a play for the stage, went over the top, got past Fiorelli and started to build up a time trialist's advantage as they headed towards the final ascent of the Bocca della Selva. When they hit the climb, he still had an advantage over the chase group of 4 riders, including Valentin Paris-Pintre and Romain Bardet. That destroyed the breakaway, and as Alessandro De Marchi dropped back, Ineos Grenadiers briefly took up the pace setting before Bahrain Victorious took things up at the front of the group of favourites. Jan Tratnik built up an advantage of over 1 minute, but that was chipped away, and in the last kilometres of this long climb, Valentin Paris-Pintre attacked Romain Bardet, got across to Jan Tratnik and roared past him and towards a seemingly inevitable victory. Romain Bardet got on terms with Tratnik but could never get across to Valentin Paris-Pintre. The 23-year-old, yet to win any professional bike race, shaking his head in disbelief as he repeated the victory of his brother at the Giro d'Italia last year, who finished in the group behind. Valentin Paris-Pintre doing what his brother did and taking victory, a first win in his career. His brother then, when he came, offering his congratulations too to his younger brother. Disbelief then for Valentin Paris-Pintre, the winner of stage 10. His brother finished in 5th place, Geschke was in 6th, Jan Tratnik held on to 3rd, and another Slovenian held on to the Maglia Rosa for another day. Romain Bardet and Filippo Zana move up into the top 10 on GC. Tadej Pogacar still has a healthy lead, but Valentin Paris-Pintre in the King of the Mountains competition is there or thereabouts. Jan Uijtdebroeks saw his advantage over Antonio Tiberi shrink to just 12 seconds.